Whew, man, I just got to remind myself of why I'm doing this. Okay. I do it for the people. All right. I do it for you guys. All right. What's up, everybody? DA here, rocking it out with the people. Another garbage episode of Agatha All Along. Look, I could be doing a million things right now. And instead, I do it for the people. I do it for the people. I do it for y'all, man. Okay. That's why I'm here. That's why we do this. All right. So y'all don't have to. All right. Shout out to everybody in the chat. 36 of you guys. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you help others get here. Please hit the like button. Okay. Look, the least you can do as I'm sitting up here getting tortured. All right. Like bamboo shoots under the fingernails. All right. I'm getting tortured here. The very least you could do as I'm watching this crap, so you don't have to, is just click the like button. It's free. Okay. It's totally free. It don't cost you but 2 seconds. All right. Click the like button, please. And thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Look, Cool Kev, he feels me, man. Poor Derek, man. Bruh. I don't know why. I had to get myself geared up for this, man. I was like, all right, man, come on, let's go. Like I'm pumping myself up to go to a game or something, man. I got to get myself hyped up to watch another garbage episode of the MCU, another garbage episode of Agatha. I got to pump myself up, man. Holy crap, what a bad episode this was. Look, I'm glad I don't have to do this alone, man. I'm glad I don't have to do this alone. You guys are with me. And then, of course, we bring the homies on so we can talk about it. Let's go ahead and bring on one of the big dogs. He just started his channel up. And he's going to be on his way pretty soon, man. Thanks very much, Cool Kev. We'll get to everybody's names and numbers and all of that stuff. But let's bring on Cyfax. Bro.
What's going on, everybody? Good seeing everyone.
What the hell is it we doing,
glad
man?
everyone survived.
Why are we doing this, man?
Dude, I don't know, man. I'm a glutton for punishment, apparently. Like,
holy crap, what a bad episode this was. All right, look. I'm trying to figure out which is the worst episode we've seen so far. So far, we've gotten 5. All right. So out of 5 episodes, where would you rank this one?
Let's see here. This would be probably the second worst episode.
Okay.
Only because, like, even though I don't like the ending, at least we finally got an answer to something. I'll say that.
Yes, that's true. Yes, we did get some answers. Oh, look, AK, we was talking about this backstage, bruh. Cyfax, was it the gayest episode yet? Is that where we at now? Is it the gayest episode?
It's the gayest episode yet, in my opinion, but it's literally, it's like, it's the start of the it's the start of the dynamite, man. Like, they just lit the fuse and they ended it, and it's like, here we go.
Yes.
Next 4.
Here we go. Here we go, guys. More to come. Basically, that's what they just let off at the end of this episode. More to come. We definitely going to get to that. But before we do, we always do something on the nightcap or on the DA's office, for that matter, or any live stream that I run. I want to shout out everybody that's in the chat right now. Thank you guys so much for being here. Let's see who's here. AK obviously is in the house. Akash Das is in the house. Brado Fett is here. What's up, Brado Fett? We got Brishant, Jolly Lipsy in the house. Cool Kev, we just saw him. Jonathan Gordon is in the house. Kendrick Lamar is in the house. Larry Wells, Mad Max, what's that? M Maloney. 1969-15. That's a cool name. What's up, man? We got Name in the house as well. Name, only a name. That's all he is, just a name. We got Polar Family in the house. Rachel, what's up, Rachel? Rachel Moliere is rocking it out with us. Ram is here. SJ in the house. Ted's Nerd World. What's up, Ted? Nice to see you again, brother. The Pano too, I think that's how you say it. Bootzilla is here as well. Everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Make sure you guys shout out in the chat where you're rocking from as we continue. All right, let me know where you at city-wise. Hey, look, some folks down there in the South right now, if you're in Florida, you're bracing for a hurricane, or if you're anywhere in that corner of the states, you're bracing for a hurricane. What is it, Melvin, Milton? I forget which one it is. Milton. Either way, you guys take care of yourselves, man. You guys be safe out there. I don't want nothing bad to happen to any of the folks that might be in that area. If you're able to watch, or if you got loved ones in that area, take care of yourselves. Hey, look, Cyfax, man, we are dealing with a lot of bull crap when it comes to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The Marvel Cinematic Universe seems to be on a downhill spiral right now, bro. A straight up downhill spiral. I don't know where do they go with this? What are they doing here? What is the purpose of this show? Nobody was asking for it. It seems like they didn't put any money into it. All right. This looked very cheap, the cheapest episode of all of them so far.
Oh yeah.
I'm just stunned at how like bad everything looks right now, man. Just initially, your thoughts on the entire episode 5. Go ahead.
So to sum it up quickly or whatever, I would say, doing the massive expedition dump at the beginning was a pretty weak call. Doing the ET witch flyby over the moon, that was a little ridiculous.
That was trash.
Overall, then it was just like boring for 20 minutes, but you finally do get some type of a payoff at the end. That's the only reason I'm giving this any credit, because it's like we all kind of knew who he was going to be, and then they reveal who he is, and it's like, okay, they haven't said his name yet, but it's like we all know who that is. So overall, I'm like, the ending, I mean, it saved it from being a 2 out of 10 to a 3 out of 10, maybe. Like, that's about it. But it was just a long, boring episode. I didn't really care for it. And that's about it. And for a quick summary.
Yeah, very long. Oh, it's not long. It's not a long episode. This episode might have been the shortest.
It was like the shortest. It was like 26 minutes or something.
Thank heavens for small favors, right? We didn't have to sit through, like 35, 45 minutes of this trash. It was only like, I calculated it out. It was less than 25 minutes. So it was about 24 minutes and some change, which, okay, cool. At least y'all didn't make us suffer for the entire episode or for a whole half hour, just part of it. But look, man, I thought that the writing in this, and I always go straight to the writing. I thought that the writing was once again very convenient. What do we need to happen right now? What's going to be something funny, interesting? What's a bad joke that we could tell that's supposed to be funny? I don't know who would ever laugh at any of the jokes in this. The jokes don't land whatsoever. They have a whole episode. And look, by the way, folks, this is 1,000,000% spoilers. I'm not holding nothing back. We can speak at this point in time. All right. We can speak as freely as we want to about spoilers. All right. You can spoil it in the chat. We're going to spoil it here. There's nothing to spoil. This is garbage. You shouldn't be watching this. All right. You should not be watching this show. If you're watching this show for some enjoyment or entertainment, what the hell is wrong with you? All right. There's a million things you could watch other than Agatha All Along. If you want to watch it to be a part of the conversation and torture yourself, okay, yeah, I guess. But I mean, for me, I'm like, bruh, I wouldn't watch this if I had any other choice. If it wasn't for me doing it for y'all, I wouldn't watch this on my own. I would not watch this show. I
also feel like, even for how crazy this is going to sound, like the quality of writing actually dropped. It felt like it was written by a bunch of teenage girls who were just like playing with the Ouija boards and shit. Like even the back and forth, the banter. I was just like, it sounded like they all went home to their daughters and was like, "Can you write me a line or two?" And then they just threw it in there. Like,
Aubrey Plaza is hot though. That's the only thing I'd watch this for. Same as Uncle T and his booty. I mean, that's a real point, man. Like if you like Aubrey Plaza, I guess Aubrey Plaza is a cute lady, no question. And if you want to watch something, if you want to get anything out of this, I guess you could get some Aubrey Plaza action. Other than that, man, like literally, there is no reason to watch this. You're not watching it for any plot, any story, any interesting character development. Again, the whole who is teen? All right. They kind of answered that. Did they answer that? Do you think they answered it? Certainly.
I think it shows for sure that he's one of Wanda's kids. Guaranteed he's one of Wanda's kids, because they give him the same little fucking bracelet helmet that she has. That's right. Yeah. It's like, okay, you're one of them. Is it one or the other? And because he's the gay one, it's probably Wiccan. And because he's canonically gay. So it's like that actually, at least that fits, I guess. Whatever.
And he's definitely Wiccan at the end. And so they finally kind of reveal him as Wiccan. And, we get the idea that maybe he has a grudge against Agatha, based on how he treats her towards the end. So, okay, cool. We see some of that evidence coming out, and there's maybe something there. But other than that, I don't see I don't see if there's any reason that anybody should watch this show. It does nothing for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I guess if you like Agatha and you like, this was kind of like a slumber party, I guess, theme. Remember, like the other two, we had the Wine Moms party, and then we had karaoke night. And now we got like a girls like slumber party where they're playing with
slumber party, like playing with ghosts and stuff. Yeah.
Ouija boards. Yeah. So that's basically what this episode was. So this was the Ouija board girls slumber party episode. Again, it's written for wine moms and cat ladies.
And
all right.
Maybe their daughters.
Maybe their daughters.
Or it's something they did when they were younger and they were like, oh, I remember doing this thing. And it's like, well, you're definitely appealing to only one technically audience, I guess. But yeah, it's definitely not for everybody. I understand that part for sure. But it's like even the writing, I wouldn't be surprised. They were like, hey, what do you like? They go home, they talk to their daughters. It's like, what do you girls talk about? And they just wrote down a few lines and threw it in there.
Yeah, like but one of the little jokes.
When you got 40 to 60-year-old women delivering these lines, it doesn't really hit.
One of the little jokes they threw in there. How are we going to figure out what this next trial is? Murder. What was it? Marry, murder, kill, or some shit like that. Like they threw that little joke in there. Like, again, that's exactly what you would get from a girl's slumber party. All right. The exact type of shit that the little games that's played at girl slumber parties. So if you're all down with the girl slumber party episode, this is the episode for you.
This is for you. This is,
yeah, man. It was absolute trash, man. Hey, look, let's see what the folks has got to say about it. Everybody, thank you very much. 56 of you guys, hit the like button. Help me out. All right. I'm doing this for y'all, man. Give me a little bit of love in the comments and, on the likes. I appreciate that. Let's see. Nothing from these shows and some of these movies have nothing to spoil. There's nothing to spoil here. All right. There's nothing to Joan and Level Fox. Thanks for hanging out. There's nothing here. There's nothing to this. Do whatever you want to do, man. You want to watch it. But there's nothing here for anybody. All right. Dominic Lopez, what's up, Dominic? I'll take your advice this time after watching the Joker 2. I'll pass on this episode. I've been telling y'all, man. Look, I'm going to keep it all the way a buck. I'm going to keep it 100. Do not watch this shit, okay? Don't do it. I told y'all don't watch the Joker. Some of y'all went out and watched the Joker 2, and you paid the price for it, didn't you? All right? I told you don't watch it. I told y'all that on Monday night because I saw it the Monday before it came out, and I told everybody, hey, don't go and watch the Joker 2, all right? You're going to be pissed if you do, and y'all went and watched it, and then boom, look what happened. Now you mad at me, now you mad in the comments, and you talking that like, I told you not to watch it. All right.
Dude, listen to the DA, of people filming other people walking out of the showings that are ahead of them. They're like, oh, we're about to go in. And they're like, that movie's not even done yet. And people are already walking out.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, exactly. People are walking out as people are hey, man, the movie ain't over yet. Nah, I'm out. I'm outro. I can't do it. Yeah, like done. People are walking out. Yeah, man, don't even do that shit to yourself, man. Listen, man, don't play yourself. Okay. When I'm trying to tell you not to watch something, I'm telling you for a reason. All right. Don't do it. All right. I'm trying to save you. Spend your time with me, man. Spend your time with me. Don't spend your time on that movie. Don't spend your time with this Disney Plus shit. Spend your time with me. Thank you for being here. All right. Hit the like button straight up. Let's see here. That old woman in the Rock episode with the black hair reminded me of Ronnie Wood. LOL. I was waiting for Mick Jagger to show up. I don't know who y'all talking about. AK is on some other shit, but yo, hey, thanks for hanging out with us. Calypso is working out back there. Yeah, Calypso is always doing work. I don't know where Calypso is. Somewhere hanging out in the back is Calypso the cat. That's Syfax's cat. Always jumping in front, trying to be on the deep. Calypso always trying to get on, man. Always trying to get on, man. Yeah, real talk, man. Let's see, Dominic. At least I didn't pay for. Hey, you know what? If you didn't pay for it and you got it for free, all you did was waste your time. All right. And I don't like wasting time either. All right. There's a lot more things that you could be doing with your time than that. Bootzilla DA warn. I try to warn them, Boot. I try to warn these cats. All right. But they don't want to listen, man. They don't want to hear it. Anyway. All right, man. Let's go ahead and let's jump in. You guys know what we do. We're just going to kind of speed run through the episode. Darkest Hour, Wake Thy Power is the name of the episode. Man, again, at least it was short. All right. At least it was a short episode. Wasn't a lot to it. All right. But there was a lot to crack into in terms of, lame Marvel garbage. There's a lot to chop into. So let's go ahead and chop into it. Again, hit the like button if you haven't already done so. Cyfax, any last words before we get started, bro?
No, I just noticed there was one person in chat that was like, "What show are you guys even watching? You're just grifters." And I'm like, all we did was literally explain what happened in the show, and then we said we personally didn't like it. That's what actually happens in the show. So
yeah,
I mean, at least we can say we watched the show. Did you? Like, what the hell?
Look, I watched the show. I thought the show. I've watched all 5 episodes. All right, I've sat through all 5 of these things, and it's trash. All right. It's trash. If you liked it, God bless you. All right. God bless you. Lucky you. All right. Because I sat through 25 minutes of just like, why am I doing this? And then I have to remind myself, okay, I'm doing it for the people. I'm doing it for the people. I'm doing it for you guys. So y'all don't have to watch it. All right. So let's go ahead and get through it. You guys know how we do. We'll skip through it. Every once in a while, we'll play a scene, but not too long because you know how Disney go. All right. We're just going to kind of cut it short, but let's kind of walk through the first couple of minutes of this episode. So, of course, they're on the richest road, and right now they're worried about the Salem 7. All right. Salem 7. They've been like kind of lurking since that. What was that? What episode did they pop up in the first time? Was that the second episode?
No, they mention him at the end of the first episode, like, because she like mentions something about the Salem 7 will come get you type of thing or whatever. Yeah. And then and we can get into some of that a little bit later, more with Aubrey's character, because that whole thing doesn't make any sense either.
But, I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot about this shit that don't make sense. All right. But they're whispering Agatha Harkness, they're whispering her name, and all of that kind of crap. Flying through, acting all kind of evil, right?
Yep.
Like, I guess that's supposed to be spooky. It's supposed to be, creepy and all of this stuff. There's nothing scary about this. Like, you wouldn't be scared to watch this show the dead of night by yourself in a house. There's nothing creepy. There's nothing scary here. There's nothing that's going to freak you out. This is just boring. Like, this is just like the tamest shit ever. I mean, if you're going to try to be scary.
It's like watching one of those art exhibitions where people are all in black and they're doing weird ass poses and shit, but they just have on weird masks. That's like
that's it. Literally, that's it. Like, go all the way with the horror. If you're going to do it, do it. Go all the way. Try to scare somebody. Try to make like, oh, man, damn, this was a little bit disturbing. All right. Like, honestly, when I watched Werewolf by Night actually kind of did that. It got the job done in terms of making things like really like kind of creepy. This didn't do that. This didn't really do it for me. But anyway, yeah. So, Salem 7 lurking around. So basically what it is that they followed them through the portal. This old lady says
they left that door open I was talking about that makes it sound like you can go through both ways because it's a door,
Right.
And apparently they left it open, which means, well, they could have left already too, but whatever. Let's just not deal with that.
Yeah. So, they're saying, oh, it's the Salem 7, scary black dresses, all that kind of crap. Right. So they're talking about Agatha killing her original coven. This is the dumb shit right here by stealing their power. Now, and then they bring up the mother, right? And they bring up the mother, which I thought was like, oh, okay, and they eventually we get here. We get to the mother, but I thought that this was going to be more interesting than what it ended up being when they mentioned the mother at the very beginning. I'm like, okay, I believe at some point in time we're going to see the mother. I didn't know it would be in this episode, but they did eventually get to the mother in this episode. But they've been talking about Agatha killed her coven since the beginning of this series. And what happens later on in this series, it shows you that these writers are trash and they have no idea how to set things up, how to make things interesting. Like, literally, one of the characters in here, we'll get to it, makes like a stupid decision that they set it up, and then she makes the dumbass decision to use her powers so Agatha can kill her. It's so fucking stupid. Like, they've been talking about this since the beginning and everybody knows what's up, but yet they do it anyway, man. So bad, man. So bad. But anyway, it's talking about Agatha murdering everybody. Agatha's making like silly jokes and all of that shit. They come upon this spot where they're like, oh shit, we got to get away from the witches and let's go ahead and make some brooms. All right. So they end up making brooms by, I guess, using some sort of chant. I didn't get what was this about, right?
It makes it seem like the only way to get a broom is you at least need 2 witches. That's the only thing that's establishing. And so, like, maybe later on there will be a chance to get away, and they might have wrote themselves out of it by
having one witch down, right?
Jump on a broom and get out of there by themselves.
Right. So that could be, again, I don't think these writers are smart enough to remember what they wrote in the last episode, because it seems like they're just making shit up as they go. Like, straight up. It seems like they're just making everything up as they go along. Let's bring in another member. Everybody give a shout out for the homie. Kata is in the house. Kata.
What's up, man?
Hey, you made it, man.
Up, bro?
Yeah. We thought you died last week.
Yeah, man. DA hates me, bro. DA hates me, man.
I don't hate him, man. I don't hate you, bro. You here, ain't you?
I was having a good old time on the couch, and then I looked at my phone and I was like, oh, fuck, I forgot what time it was. And then, I gotta watch this garbage show.
He bringing me into this bullshit again. He must hate my ass. He must hate me to drag me on this shit and start this crap up again. I'm sorry, bro. But remember, you promised, okay? You promised. You gave your word to the people.
I made a commitment, okay? And I can't back out, okay? No matter how painful it is. And last week I had a valid excuse. I was on vacation. So,
yes. You had an excuse.
That's why my voice sounds like this. I had too much fun.
I won't be here for the last 2 episodes because I got a wedding to go to in Vegas. I'm supposed to bring them a wedding gift.
I'll be there. Yeah, me too.
I got a wedding, I'm supposed to bring them a wedding gift, but I'm going to be like, you guys gave me one. Like, thanks for that.
Y'all hear them, everybody? Later, bro. Y'all hear these cats, everybody? They skipping out on me. They leaving me to deal with this shit by myself. They skipping out on me, man.
Dude, y'all hear this? Friend to get married on Halloween. It's ridiculous.
Bro, it's
so I gotta watch and it's 2 episodes that final week, right?
Yeah.
I'll be
try
there. I will be there,
on my phone, and then I'll join you from my wherever I'm at on the strip or something. But it's like I'll be playing casinos in the back, or I'll be hitting like slots in the background, man, having fun.
I won't leave you hanging, bro. I'll be there. What's up, bro?
Man.
What's up, man? My voice is still kind of messed up. I think I got
okay. Real quick before we continue, how was your vacation, bro? Did you have a good time? We care about you as well. Did you have fun on your vacation?
I was drunk from Thursday to Sunday, just done like the whole time, just donezo.
All right.
Yeah, I had a really good time.
Sounds like a good time. Yeah. Okay. You had
really
fun.
Good time. A really good time. I was like, man, I gotta get back home. So I gotta get back home, and then I wasn't feeling good, so I was like, I'll delay another day. And my friend was like, hey, we're cooking tonight. Leave tomorrow. I'm like, okay. And then I had another friend who was like, oh, you should come over tomorrow. I'm like, no, man, I'm going home, bro. I gotta go home. It's too much, but it was fun. It was a good trip. Really good. Really good to see my son. Really good to see my mom and grandma and all of them. So it was fun. It was really fun.
Family is important, man. Straight up. Especially when you got to sit up here and watch Agatha, man. It reminds you of the things that are important. All right. Keith Tate. What's up, Keith? Cold-blooded. Yeah, they leaving me alone, bruh. Cold-blooded. Right? Cold-blooded. He said Jeff
A said short. When you watch shows like this, it gets shorter, man.
Donna Hergenrether said frenemies. Yeah, what's up, Donna? Yeah, man. They friends, but they not friends. Right now, I'm just playing, man.
And then these are my hair. I was going to do a wash video for my hair, and then I looked at my phone and saw DA wanted me to suffer for an hour, so I came here.
Yes. Damn right. You damn right. You promised, bro. You promised. All right. Look, let's get back to it, man. So I haven't heard your thoughts up until this point, Kata, when it came to this episode. Where were you at right now? I mean, because, look, nothing interesting has happened so far. I don't know how many, we only like a couple of minutes in. But we getting broomsticks, they got the brooms twirling around in a circle and, chanting some bullshit in Latin. Where were you at right now with the episode?
Like right after this. Like when they crash the brooms, that's when I was like, oh, I gotta get on the stream.
Yeah.
And then my girl was on the couch. I was like, I'm not watching this shit. And I think she probably feels better about herself now that I turned that off.
So Teen didn't have a broom, so he had to rush out there. He got himself one, and they're not brooms; they're just like sticks, I guess. But I guess this is the spell that they have to put on the broom. But then an owl shows up, and the owl turns out to be one of the Salem 7. They kind of knock her out, and they say, hurry up, let's go. And then they jump on the brooms, and then they fly away through the air. Doing this kind of like I guess that kind of ET kind of situation where they're flying against like the moon or whatever. I thought that was
100% ET, man. They do the little arc and everything. With
there it is right there. There it is right there.
Yeah.
So original.
just stealing shit, right? They can't even come up with original shots or anything. They just stealing. All right.
So
Stealing from, hey, what's up, Uncle T? Uncle T is in the house. My eyeballs hurt from watching this show, bro. You supposed to be on the show. Where you at? Where you at? Where are you at?
T was ducking. We were ducking.
Nah, bro. Yeah, we calling out names, man. We calling out names. Uncle T is supposed to be here, suffering with the rest of us.
Friends like us, who needs enemies, right? No, I'm kidding.
Look, no link. Bullshit. All right. I'm gonna send you the link again. T out here lying, y'all. T out here straight up trying to play me, man. No, bro. Let me get this shit going here. Hold up. Let me see. T out here playing, man. Like he playing in my face, pretending that I didn't send his ass the link. T, you know good and goddamn well I sent you that link, fool. T tripping, man. Let me hold up a sec.
I got no link neither. I don't even know how I got in here, honestly.
You fell through the portal that they didn't fucking close, dude, and you just ended up here, dude. That's what happened.
Look, let me put it in here. Look, I ain't gonna say the message I'm sending him, but I'm sending him some harsh language with this message. Yeah, you better get in here, fool. You better get in here right now. All right, let's keep it going. So, yeah, so the witches are just kind of flying through, screaming, cackling, and all of this other kind of crap. Like, what's crazy is they say, like, here's the thing that trips me out. Like, they all seem surprised that they're doing witchcraft. Did you guys notice that? Like, there's a moment in if we're gonna get to the Ouija board scene. There's a point with the Ouija board where it's like, why are y'all acting surprised that the Ouija board is working? Like, aren't y'all witches?
Some of them are supposed to have Agatha is supposed to be on this journey to get her powers back, but she's used powers already. And like a couple of the other ones kind of are on the same journey as that. But while they're here, they're still using powers, like maybe at a smaller capacity or something. Maybe that's it. Maybe they just have a dampener on them or something. But yeah, they all seem like that. They're like, oh crap, I haven't been able to do this for a while. But it's like, well, you guys have been doing it though. Like, yeah, it's like they forget what they wrote, man.
I guess so, man. It's like, hey, I'm driving a car. Oh wow, bro, I drive a car every day. Like, why would I be stunned and surprised? Like, this chick got a look on her face like she's just in a world of wonder. It's like, why would you be like this? You're a witch. You did the spell. This is some shit you should be used to.
They've never been to that place, other than Agatha. Agatha is the only one that's been to the Witch's Road. So maybe for them, I could see, okay, yeah, I can kind of get on board with that. But the only one that asked a smart question during this whole thing is Teen. He's like, why haven't we been doing this the whole time? But then it kind of answers itself.
That's a good point. Yeah. Teen did ask that question, and then you're right, it did kind of answer it. So one of the Salem 7 pops in to kind of throw him off the track. Hey, and we got like maggots and bugs and shit flying out their mouth. Everybody's falling, everybody's screaming. They're saying, hey, we got to hurry up and get inside the room, and then they get inside the house because that's the next test. Remember, it was always another house, another test, another trial that these chicks got to go through. So now this is the slumber party trial. As you can see, everybody's dressed in pajamas, 90s and all of that crap, to go through this trial as, in a slumber party. So like I said before, this is the next
Ouija
trial.
Board. Ouija board
with the Ouija board.
Ouija board slumber party.
This is remember this shit, kiss, marry, kill. Like, so that's what we're getting. We're getting girls' slumber party, and they're saying, "Hey, how are we gonna pass this trial? You know, kiss, marry, kill? Like, fuck, man. Like, this is supposed to be the jokes. This is supposed to be funny, ladies and gentlemen. This is supposed to be a funny show. All right, this is supposed to be humorous. There's nothing funny going on here. This is garbage, as my man Jeff A says. Yay!
Yeah,
Very gay.
thanks for,
Very gay.
They're letting us know exactly who it's for now. So, yeah, if those wine moms don't come and watch this show, they're sexist.
T, they say you ducking the smoke. T is absolutely ducking the smoke. T, where the fuck you at, bro? I sent this motherfucker the link twice. Twice. He trying to duck out. He trying to duck out. Last week, he had to go and watch the show. We waited for him. We was like, all right, T, we gonna wait. You gonna come on here after you watch the show. You ain't dipping out. Yeah, T, man, T be tripping, man. T be tripping. But yeah, go subscribe to the brother, man, because he's gonna be having some conspiracies coming up later on. Let me see where let me link y'all up.
It's lines like that make me think they went home and they asked their daughters for a line. Like, hey, what do you guys play nowadays? What's a game that you guys are familiar with or whatever? And they just picked that up and threw that in there for somebody to say.
Exactly. Yeah. That's exactly what it is. You know, there are the little girls that, play that play at home, they go on their slumber parties. This is for them. All right. This episode was absolutely for the little girls, that play slumber parties and all of that shit. All right. I'm just dropping some links in the chat right now, but that's exactly what this episode was all about. All right. This episode is about them. It's for them, I should say. All right. It's for them. It's not for Marvel fans. All right. They didn't make this shit for the Marvel Cinematic Universe fan or Marvel fans or comic book fans. They made this 1,000,000% for the little girls and the slumber party slumber party crowd. That's who this thing is for. The slumber party crowd. All right. So I just dropped everybody's link in the descriptions or in the chat. You guys make sure y'all get over there and subscribe to all of these. Cyfax, Kata, and of course, Uncle T.
What up, T?
Eating. Swallow your food, bro. Chew with your mouth closed. What's going on, man? You got something to say, bro, for showing up late? Look at this cat smiling like the Cheshire cat, man. Fuck this motherfucker. Let's keep going with the show, ladies and gentlemen. T, that's my homie, man. T is my homie, man. The infamous. Hey, look, he's a first. What do you call yourself? The first round draft pick, the Hall of Famer,
number one rusher,
leading rusher, the leading rusher.
The leading rusher when it comes to smashing chicks. All right, which is why he don't allow Sydney Sweeney in his in his lexicon. All right, because he's the leading rusher.
I'm the leading rusher. In my conference, I'm the leading rusher.
I let him have it because I retired.
Put up the NFL.
Wait. Kata said he retired, so he let you have that.
I let him have it because I retired.
It's fine. I'll take it. I don't know. I'm older, but I don't know how man.
Hey, everybody, hit the like button. We about to keep it going right now. Thank you very much, Lipe, for chilling with us from Brazil. From Brazil. Yeah, thank you for being here. Let's keep it going, man. So, yeah, man, we got the girly slumber party right now. Okay, let me play a little bit of this so y'all can listen in.
I can't find it.
Where'd you have it the last time?
Oh, flying on a broom.
Forget it. You can take the training wheels off.
My bad. I hate when I do that shit. I do that shit all the time.
So painful.
Yeah, it's very painful, man. It's very, very fucking painful. Let me zip back here. Oh wait, hold up. I gotta get it back. Sorry, I clicked the wrong damn thing. All right, there we go. Okay. Yeah, there's no humor.
I got one question for the panel because it comes from Kevin Davis here in the chat. He says, y'all just want everything in Marvel Studios to be white people and straight only. I just want to ask the rest of the panel how they feel about the white people part. What do you guys think about that? I'm the only white guy here, man. What are you guys talking about?
What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about, man? What are you talking? You know what? Hold on.
We got Cyfax in here for DEI purposes.
Hold on, bro.
Yeah,
I
I'm
got
the
you, dog.
DEI
I got
higher
you.
on this side. What are you talking about?
Hold on, cause you got me fucked up. I got you. So Daredevil, right? Daredevil season 1, 2, and 3. The best character on that show, besides Matt Murdock, is Karen Page. What is Karen Page? She's a white woman. She is a great character in that TV show. I absolutely love her character arc and everything that she goes through. In the main MCU, who was one of the best female characters? Well, hell, one of the only female characters. It was Black Widow. You know what I mean? Oh, what was Luke Cage? I love the Luke Cage show. I literally just got done rewatching that. It's fantastic. I mean, so this idea that anybody just wants white straight men is bullshit. No, what we want is good entertainment. If you give us good entertainment with diversity or whatever that you want to say it is, that's completely fine. But don't sit here and then try to shoehorn in some stupid fucking wine mom show and act like it's a Marvel show just because it has Agatha in it and we're supposed to give it a chance because it's the MCU or MCU. No, fuck it. It's garbage. Okay, it's garbage. Even if this was all white dudes and it was the exact same, I would still say it was
still
garbage.
trash. Still trash. Exactly. Exactly, man.
So, if you're gonna troll, at least be accurate. It's a panel with 3 niggas and a white dude, and you talking about y'all just want everything white and straight. Man, shut up.
Hey, not right, exactly, man. It's like that's what's tripping, man. Hey, what up, Quentin? What it do, DA? Like Jeff A says, how about a good show? We had diversity in the 90s and nobody cared. Nobody was tripping.
90s shows and early 2000s shows were great. That 70s show. I love that 70s show.
Dude, that 70s show
great.
Great.
And my favorite character was Fez.
Fez is
and
hilarious.
I don't know. They didn't even say what country he was from, I don't believe. Like,
look, Darth Bagheera brings up a great point right here.
They never say.
Look, Darth Bagheera says, love watching House of the Dragon, and the Valerians are some of my faves and the best characters in it.
Same.
And they all race swapped. But guess what? Guess what? We ain't even tripping off the race swap because the show is good. I mean, we are tripping a little bit, but we mostly say, hey, give us a good show. Give us well-written characters. Give us great dialogue. Give us interesting action going on, and we're all aboard. And we'll overlook some of this other bullshit that you guys are trying to push in. But Agatha is giving us none of that, all right? They're giving us absolutely none of that. So, nah, that don't fly over here, Kev.
Why isn't anybody saying that to us as we praise the Penguin? Why aren't they saying, oh, they love this woke show? Because in your eyes,
and most of our favorite character, of us, our favorite character is the diverse new kid, if you want to put him
I love Victor. He's
Victor's
fucking amazing, right? Sophia, amazing. The Penguin, he's classic. I mean, he's disabled, if you want to say that. So why aren't y'all saying that show is woke? Because y'all understand that that's not the narrative, because they're not sitting here trying to promote, these superficialities of these characters. They're just giving you good characters. So stop trying to act like y'all don't know the argument.
You know what's crazy about the whole DEI conversation is there's 2 problems with DEI. I've said this many times. You guys have heard me say this. Anytime you try to promote, people of color or women or whatever into these positions where they get to tell the stories and they're telling garbage stories, there's 2 problems with that. Number one, you're not doing you're not doing your franchise any favors. You're not doing your franchise any favors because you're putting all kinds of problems into your franchise and you're not really addressing the storytelling issues. All right. Mm-hmm. They're hiding behind the bigot shield. They'll put up the bigot shield because that's what the homie Dante calls it, the bigot shield. Where it's like if you say, hey, man, this show is trash. Agatha is trash. The Marvels is trash. They'll say, oh, you're just a racist. You're just a sexist. You're this and that. But you're not addressing the real problem, which is the storytelling. All right. Mm-hmm. That's what the bigot shield is all about. This is garbage story writing and garbage storytelling by people that don't know what the fuck they're doing. All right. They don't understand the franchise. They don't understand the fans. They don't understand these characters. And so when you put shows out like Agatha All Along and it gets dog walk like The Acolyte, same thing. All right. All you're doing is ruining your brand, number one. But number two, you're not really, when you put that bigot shield up, you're not addressing the real problem, which is the storytelling. But then number two, all of these people of color, you're just hanging them out to dry. You know, you're hanging all of these people of color and all of these women and everything. I said this about Bob Iger when it came to the Marvels. Bob Iger shitted all over Nia DaCosta. I don't know if you guys remember that. He
yeah,
shitted.
he threw her under the bus.
He threw her ass smooth under the bus. And he tried to say, oh, well, shit, man, we should have had some executives on set with these little rookie directors. Motherfucker, you hired her. You hired her. Why did you hire a rookie director to direct this crap? You know, but they throw her under the bus and say you made a garbage movie instead of addressing the real issue that you tried to push DEI, you tried to push, you know, sexism and all of that kind of stuff at the forefront and use it as a shield to shitty storytelling instead of just saying, yeah, we just made a bad movie. We just made a shitty movie that we should have never made. Instead of doing that, you throw Nia DaCosta under the bus. And so now Nia DaCosta, her career is like, damn, man, you know, you made the Marvels. You know, a movie that didn't make any money. Like if I'm straight up, if I was a black director, I would avoid Marvel like the plague right now.
Oh, yeah.
Because they keep pushing DEI and not good storytelling. They keep pushing representation, ideology, agenda instead of good storytelling. I would avoid Marvel like the plague because this shit just follows you. People going to be like, well, damn, you made the Marvels, you made Agatha, but that shit didn't make no money. Or that shit didn't get no viewership.
All of us called that. We called it. That's what they do. They will use you to further whatever the agenda they have. And as soon as it doesn't work, they will throw you aside and act like you don't matter. And that's not going to hurt anybody but them. And they don't get
it's your fault that this movie tanked. All right.
It's dumb.
It's not our agenda. No, it's not our agenda. It's not the fact that we threw a rookie director to the wolves. No, it's her fault. So Nia DaCosta has to take that L, but you know, Marvel and Disney, they get to throw her up under the bus. It's fucking crazy, man. But anyway, I'm gonna get back to it. I'm sorry, folks. Let me get off that soapbox. So yeah, we're at this part right here where they're about to get into the, you know, to the little slumber party. Going through, you know, look, man, nothing that was happening here at this point was remotely interesting. I felt bad for like the actors and actresses trying their damnedest to make something interesting out of this scene. This was a terrible scene. This little like maybe 2-minute moment right here. This was really hard to watch, but nevertheless, the Ouija board flies out and there's the clock. It's ticking 29 minutes. Thank God it wasn't a real 29 minutes, or 30 minutes or whatever. Thank God for that, because we would have had another 30 minutes to watch right now. We're at about the 8-minute mark. So we would have had another 30 minutes to watch. So they didn't do this in real time. Thank the Lord. Because this was one of the worst episodes and it was hard to sit through. Anyway, they got to play with a Ouija board. Basically, that's what this is all about. Team is reading the rules and I mean, good God, man. Don't ask for this. Don't do this. Look, I don't want to do all the talking. Y'all tell me at this point in time, I think that the series is struggling to find a story. What's the fucking story right now? I don't know. I don't know what the story is. Why is T on here? T has been like an avatar. Let me move him out of here. T has been an avatar ever since this thing came on. What's the story right now? What story are they trying to tell at this point? We're about almost damn near halfway through this episode because this episode is only like 24 minutes. What's the story?
They're trying to.
The story is to get to the end of the road so they get all their powers or they get their one wish. They get their Dragon Ball, man. That's what it is.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's like the only reason she needed the 5 witches is because each witch does a different type of witchcraft. And they've done 3. This is the 3rd one now. So there's still 2 more of these type of episodes to technically go. And then it might, conclude with 8 and 9 because those are dropping on the same day. But other than that, I think the obvious thing is this story only exists to probably bring back Scarlet Witch into the MCU. Like that's
that part seems obvious. Yeah, that part seems obvious to me at this point. Episodes 3, 4, and 5 are just the same episode, really. With the same kind of the same kind of story arc. One witch has a trial. We got to figure out which witch has the trial, and then we'll help complete the trial. That's basically what it is that we're doing. Go ahead, Kata. I'm sorry. Did you say something?
No, I was just clearing my throat, bro.
Oh, okay. My bad. All right. So, they get the Ouija board out. It's time to play the Ouija board. They say this thing, mother, maiden, crone, spirits be known, reveal yourself, la da 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 da, okay, basically. And then it starts to spell out, what it is that they're doing. This time they're spelling out basically the old lady from the second episode. She died in the second episode, Mrs. Hart, so Mrs. Hart, remember, she died, and they're kind of rocking through spelling out her name. As it turns out, they're really not spelling her name. She's not showing up. This is where I was like tripping, because I'm like, why are they acting all surprised? Why are they acting surprised at witchcraft? All right. Richcraft. Let me bring T back on. T is mad that he's in timeout. T, I'm sorry, bro. You was an avatar with your mute off, bro. I had to take you out, man. You good?
I'm taking a piss. Look, let me tell you something. This show sucks, man. It's a short. It's a short episode. It fucking sucks, dude. This is made for, again, an audience that does not exist, dude. And the sad part about this is when it ends, they don't even take you directly to Wanda. Like, you should automatically start a Wanda episode to at least get you caught up, dude. They obviously made this for. They didn't make this for the audience that watch WandaVision. This is some new Halloween audience. And the only reason this show's numbers are up is because it's Halloween time. And everybody's like, oh, there's nothing else. What do I watch in between Penguin and Penguin? Oh, I'll watch Agatha and football. There's nothing. Who is this show for? This show sucks, man. Ouija boards? What are you going to have next? Snails and ghouls? What is happening here? This is not good television at all. And that whole DEI thing, dude, it's just checking the box and say, you know what, man? We got y'all. It didn't work. Whenever we try, it doesn't work. Well, you're not giving me your best. You're giving me your worst. I'll say it like I used to say to my kids. Don't get a teacher your best. How you get a teacher your best? Don't give me your best. I'm the one feeding you.
They said you got put in a concussion protocol after your Sweeney take, bro.
Listen, I'm not budging on that girl. She's medium ugly. Medium ugly. Get her out of here. All right.
T is tripping, man. Don't tune away, folks. Don't tune away. We're gonna finish this up and then we're gonna move on.
Hold on, D. So if she's dope, what was Anna Nicole Smith? Was she fired? What was Raquel Welch? Because those are some real heavyweights, not that chick. She ain't a heavyweight like Raquel Welch was. Jesus.
I would say Anna Nicole Smith and Sydney Sweeney are comparable. I would say they're really comparable. Seriously.
God dog it. Here's your man card right here.
They are comparable, man. Anna Nicole Smith is They are absolutely comparable. What are you talking about?
Man,
Anna Nicole Smith and Sydney Sweeney are in the same category, bro. Okay. Cyfax. Hold up. Time out. Cyfax, as our resident white guy. Can you chime in on this, sir? Can you chime in on this?
Well, considering I've only seen Sydney Sweeney in person, and she was banging, I've never got to see Nicole Kidman, especially when she was younger. Or
No. Anna Nicole Smith. All right, hold up.
Nicole Smith. Okay, sorry, I misheard.
T might be correct on this one.
Thank you.
Might be at it.
All right, hold up.
I'm trying to remember which one. I'm getting them mixed up in my head.
Continent.
All right, hold up. I gotta find Anna Nicole Smith. See,
Sydney Sweeney was beautiful in person. I'll tell you that.
Look, they got some of the older ones. I gotta find her in her prime.
No, he's right. He's right.
Thank you. She's smashing her.
T's right. DAT is right, bro. T is right in this one. Welch. Okay.
Hey, oldie but goodie. Way better.
All right. I'll let the people have it.
He wins on this one. I'll give it to him. Any other time he's wrong.
Better than her. Tom Brady, baby mama, the first baby mama is way better. Bridget Moynihan. You remember her in iRobot? She's way better than that. And she's not even.
Listen.
No.
I'm a man of the people. T said Anna Nicole. Y'all, the audience agree. Hold up. Let's put it in a poll. Hold up. That's what we need to do. We need to get back to polling the chat.
A banger. Catherine Bell, a banger. I would even take Love Hewitt. Ooh, and I can't stand that one. I would rather take Love Hewitt before that. I would. Y'all are tripping, dude. Come on. But no, I don't need to convince you. I mean, you like what you like, right? I mean, I like high quality. You guys like, you guys fill up with 87. I fill up with 90.
All right, look, I just dropped a poll. Who you got? Anna Nicole Smith or Sydney Sweeney? Okay. Now, a lot of cats, youngsters, look, everybody going Sydney Sweeney right off rip. A lot of
they
y'all
young, man, they
youngsters, I
young.
understand. Before you vote, Google. Okay. We got Google. The internet is a thing. Google Anna Nicole Smith and Sydney Sweeney. Maybe do a side by side. Think about it. All right. Let's make a legitimate poll out of this. Don't just rush your vote because you're voting for your favorites. Okay. Let's do some discernment. Let's make sure that we're doing this thing right. Okay. So Google. All right. You're all at home. You got your phone. You got your internet. Make sure you check it out first and then go. Because
we're gonna vote. We're gonna vote. Team Unc or Team Sweeney? What are you gonna choose? And you know what, Unc, I'm coming with firepower, like Raquel Welch and Nicole.
We'll
Smith.
check on that in a minute. Okay. We'll check on that in a minute. Let's keep it going with Agatha. All right. Let's keep it going with Agatha. Okay. So yeah, they're playing with the Ouija board. She pretends to be, Mrs. Hart right now, but she's really not Mrs. Hart. Again, lame ass comedy, man. Lame ass comedy. I can't stand bad comedy when it's supposed to be funny, but it's not. That's basically what this entire show has been. All right. So lame comedy. She's pretending to be funny. She's really not funny. Everybody kind of figures it out in like 5 seconds. And then she says, well, it was worth a shot or whatever. All right. So lame joke, dumb. All right. So they keep it going. They get back on the Ouija board. Let me throw the volume in so y'all can hear it.
They got time for a Ouija board, but don't have time for a shower. And I'm sure it's the first of the month or the time of the month. Who's got parents?
So death. All right. So it says here that death is in the house, right? Death is here. All right. We keep it going. They say, well, what do you want? You can basically see that it says punish, and then it finishes up punish Agatha. Basically, that's what it says. It says punish Agatha. I'm not going to play the whole scene, but they want to punish Agatha. Agatha is saying, stop. Don't punish me. I didn't do anything. Blah, blah, blah. Again, this scene right here, to me, this whole spot is, it's supposed to be creepy. It's supposed to be, revealing in regards to the characters. Again, nothing's really happening here. We kind of see that Agatha is the villain and, they're against her. That's basically what's happening right here. Okay, so they use a Ouija board to kind of display that. Agatha yanks her hands off the Ouija board. Everything goes flying around. They want to make it stop. What was happening? I lost track in this part, man. I think this is when I started really checking out. Is this when there was like some like disturbance or something going on here, right?
Agatha pretends to be possessed, if I remember right.
No. The possession, that was with Mrs. Hart. Mrs. Hart, she was
faking that though. But yeah,
she was faking that. But I think this is when some real spiritual activity starts to occur. And they're all kind of freaking out about that. So anyway, let me just get right to the chase, all right? Because all of this shit is just kind of fucking stupid. They start turning on Agatha. Yeah. Okay, yeah. See, look, I only watched this thing once and it was already forgettable. So basically at this point, Agatha needs to be punished. How are they going to punish her? Are they going to kill her? Rio Vidal, Aubrey Plaza's character says maybe we should slit her throat. They're giving her like all kinds of different reasons or ways of punishing Agatha. That's basically what's happening at this point. And listen, man, they're tied. They talk about tying her up or whatever. Okay, at this point, yeah, that's where she says we should slit her throat. Look, at this point, fucking kill her. Yeah, go ahead and do it. At this point, give us something interesting. Kill the chick. That might be interesting. Like, oh shit, what happened? Okay, they killed Agatha. Let's see how this thing plays out. Right now, they don't really have a story. They don't really have a show. This show is full of empty calories where there's really nothing that's happening. You could have wrapped everything, all the major plot points in this, you could have wrapped them up in about 5 minutes. All right. You could have wrapped these up in about 5 minutes flat. And
they could have done the Werewolf by Night thing, dude, and like probably jam packed this whole thing into about 45 minutes to an hour, and they could have got the whole thing out of the way in
Yeah.
one shot and just
But
got
see,
it
they
all
gotta
done.
they gotta
They
have an
gotta-
episode. They gotta have 8 episodes or 9 episodes, to fill up a season. There's nothing here. This is one of the most empty calorie shows that Marvel has ever produced. There's really nothing to watch here. The plot is paper thin. The characters are thin. They're all caricatures of characters that you've seen before. Nothing interesting is happening. Anyway, so they kind of go through this whole thing where Agatha ends up getting possessed, and she's possessed by her own mother. So yeah, let me back that up. So
Who is
Teen,
writing this? Who is writing? You know how
look,
lame
Teen
that
shines
sounds?
the light up. He shines the light up, and there's possessed Agatha. And now she's like some kind of a creepy zombie ghoul, whatever.
So is the tone supposed to be scary right now? Because like we just went from mom jokes to witches on brooms, back to jokes, and now she's being possessed and they're trying to treat it like it's supposed to be creepy. So like I'm just trying to figure out, is that the tone, or like, because I'm not understanding, because if we're supposed to be scared, it's not scaring me, and if I'm supposed to laugh, okay, sure, but like I
Not
don't
scared of
know
those.
what the tone is.
This is Disney's grab at trying to make a female Pirates of the Caribbean, basically.
Right.
Remember how
Right.
Pirates of the Caribbean was nothing like Jack Sparrow, nothing like that. Oh man, let me see this IP. Let's see what we can do with it, man. The same thing they try to pull with that Haunted Mansion twice now. Same thing. They're always going back to the well, trying to pull something off, man. This is why everybody got scared when Disney bought these properties, because they're gonna Disneyfy things, and it sucks. It sucks because it's a total cash grab, and this is a grab of nothing. Is this supposed to be for kids? You showed ass on the first episode, right? And then the rest of the episodes are ass. So what are we doing? Oh, except for that episode 2 when that girl had the big old booty.
It doesn't
But
seem
I'm just saying.
doesn't seem like it knows what it wants to be, man. Is this for children?
No.
Is it for Marvel fans? Is it for wine moms? Is it for teenage girls? Who's it for? Because if they went like, say, like a Hocus Pocus route and just did all witchy stuff, and it was just like that was the focus, it's like, all right, I can at least see the crowd you're aiming for. You're aiming for the Halloween crowd who likes
Right.
the witchy Hocus Pocus stuff. All right, cool. But they're all over the place. And it's like, who's your demographic? So,
But they've got an
don't-
audience right now because of it. They've got an audience right now because it's Halloween and it's fool's gold, man. This show has no
This
substance.
show doesn't
to
have
it.
an audience.
No, right. It does. It's fool's gold with they're basing their numbers based on something that is not a majestic thing, but a seasonal thing. This is just seasonal. Hey, I want to see how bad this is going to be. That's it. This is there's nothing else entertaining on TV. They haven't rolled out these new shows really. Like, you're gonna watch the show ABC. I'm gonna tell you how crazy ABC and these networks are. They got a show about a mom that's got babies, got toddlers, and solving crimes. That's the superhero you need. What the? And they got that on ABC, and they got it on CBS.
Hold on, no, wait. What's the name? What's the name of this show? What's the name of
I
this show?
forgot the name. The one on CBS is called Elsbeth, and the other one is some dumb show that they do all these promos on. If you watch Hulu, about this lady who's I'm the cool mom who knows how to. And she's the janitor. How you gonna clean up my shit? You ain't clean up the baby shit. What's going on? What is going on right now, man? ABC.
Is it called? Is it called High Potential?
Yes, high potential. And she's a single mom.
What the hell? I haven't heard about this show. This show sounds like absolute garbage. Is that really what they're doing?
Okay, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it verbatim.
Read it to us, Kata. Read it to us.
Okay, it's called High Potential. It's ABC and it streams on Hulu. Follows Morgan, a single mom of 3 kids, and how thanks to her exceptional mind, she is able to help solve a crime as she rearranges evidence during her shift as a cleaner for the police department. So I guess her job is, so she comes in and like, since she's a cleaner, she helped them solve the crime.
Is this? I hate to ask. Is this written by a black woman?
Let me see. The creator.
Is it black? It sounds like something that would be written by a woke black woman.
No way.
And
This is the creator, dude. I'm gonna scream.
Who is it?
It's Drew Goddard.
Oh, here we go again.
It's
with
Drew
this crap.
Goddard.
What is going on?
Who made Daredevil?
Are you fucking kidding me?
He created it.
You love him, and you love him. You love him.
He created
Drew Goddard
it.
is great. At least he was.
Is it just somebody that happens to have the same name? Is that what it is?
It's him. It's him. It's Drew Goddard.
Yeah, Dominic Winchester is asking, who is that? Drew Goddard is the showrunner for the first season of Daredevil.
Yeah.
He co-wrote and directed Cabin in the Woods. I don't know if you guys saw that movie.
Great movie.
Great
Cabin
movie.
in the Woods is phenomenal.
He did. He was a producer on.
What's he going? Fast Times at the El Royale or whatever it was.
Bad Times at the El
Bad
Royale.
Times. I'm sorry. Bad Times.
Damn good too. I actually just watched that like a few weeks ago, man. That movie was.
That's a slept-on movie.
I was surprised.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Because
Bad Times at the El Royale is fucking phenomenal.
He did.
It's Identity. It's like Identity. That's another movie like where you're like, wait a minute, this is a good movie. Make another one. Jeez. But this is what I'm talking about. How they got, man.
Look, man, you either love. What did they say? You either live long enough to, or you die a hero, or you live long enough to become the villain, bruh. And that's what Drew Goddard. And he's working with the DCU right now. He's working with the DCU.
He was too successful as the white guy or whatever, man. He was too successful. They had to knock him down a peg. Bring us back a script that has something else in it.
Look at T's background.
He said maybe he got married, man. What's it? Well, I missed that. She's so. Man, Sydney Sweeney people going to eventually contact T and be like, "Whoa, T, what you talking about, bruh? Let's have a conversation."
This has caused a rift in my family. My son's like, "What are you talking about?" No, Dad, you're crazy. I'm like, "Yes."
Hey, you know what, T? Hey, Kata. I'm not trying to tell y'all what to do with y'all channel, but you need to bring T on New Black Street, bro. You need to bring T on New Black Street. I just linked it up, man. New Black Street and Uncle T go together like babies and pacifiers, man.
Uncle T on New Black Street, we wouldn't talk about shit. We'd just be sitting there bullshitting for 2.5 hours, dude. We literally just be sitting there talking about
this, y'all wanted this. Y'all wanted me to do this channel thing. I want, man. Don't let me get
look. T. You gotta check out New Black Street, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. It's hilarious, man. It's great comedy. I love it. Atreus, Kata, these cats are hilarious, man. They're so funny, and T would fit right in with that bullshit, man. It's that bullshittery that T would absolutely fit in with. Let's go ahead and keep it going, man. I'm sorry, y'all. We try to have fun with Agatha, okay?
You know what I'm saying?
We try to have some damn fun, man. Because
I do something after watching it, man. Because after watching it, it's like, dude, you start thinking about like, I don't know, a shotgun facelift in the morning or something, dude. What the fuck?
Shotgun facelift. Wow.
We try to have a good time, man. All right, look, man, we gonna speed run through this. We halfway through. Let's keep it going. So basically, at this point, Agatha is possessed. Possessed. She says she's faking it. No, she actually wasn't. This time, she's doing the backwards crawling thing, that you see on The Exorcist and other possession type movies or whatever. So Agatha's possessed, and she's possessed by who, ladies and gentlemen? Her mother. Okay, her mother is actually possessing her. Let me just go ahead and jump to that part. Because really nothing is happening here. And there's her mother. Okay, so there's her mother. They say that's a ghost, and it actually turns out to be Agatha's mom. Where did she say? There it is. Evanora Harkness of the Salemites. So essentially at this point, Agatha, her mother is trying to take Agatha out or take her down. What did y'all make of this scene? I didn't really have a strong opinion of it either way. I thought it could be interesting. what they were trying to accomplish. Syphax, what did you make of this scene right here, bro?
It could have gave like Agatha like a little bit more maybe sympathy or something from everyone else. But throughout this whole show, she's been nothing but terrible to everybody there. And it's like they kind of are giving her an out right here. Or like actually they're giving all the witches an out. Like actually you guys can just straight murk her right now and we're good, man. And it's like I feel like most of the people that are watching the show probably want that to happen. You know, she'll probably die at the end of the series or whatever before Scarlet Witch comes back. But yeah, I didn't really care for this. The only person that's showing her sympathy is the one who wanted to kill her at the first episode of the damn show. So what the hell? So
that's what I was saying. That's kind of how I felt. Like the emotions are all over the place. It's like, should we kill her? Should we not kill her? And it seems like everybody flips every 5 seconds. Oh yeah, kill her. Oh wait, don't kill her. Oh yeah, kill her. Oh wait, don't kill her. It's like, do they even understand what's going on themselves? I'm talking about the writers and the people that are making this. This thing felt like it was all over the place at this point. This is where I lost interest. I was actually like, okay, I kind of get where they're going and I'm kind of on board. Let's see where it's happening. But this scene right here destroyed everything. This episode became trash from this point on. What is this? This is about 17-minute mark all the way to the end. It's like they don't know what to do with Agatha. They don't know what to do with her. Like, people that wanted to kill her at the beginning of the series now want to save her. People that wanted to save her now want to kill her. And they flip every 5 fucking seconds. It's like, what are they doing? This is the stuff that I'm talking about. These writers are literally making it up as they go. They don't really know what they want to do with this series. And the characters are all changing motivations on a dime. This is nonsense. This is not writing. This is not character development. This is, well, what do we want this character to say in this particular moment? Make them say it. It doesn't, it completely goes against everything that they thought previously, but they're going to say it anyway. This is terrible writing right here. Everything that's coming out of this woman's mouth, this ghost's mouth, and then all the other ancillary characters, this is bullshit writing. Because now it's like, well, what do we want the black chick to say? Let her say it. What do we want the Asian chick to say? Let her say it. That's all we're getting. We're not getting actual character developments, people making difficult choices, people trying to figure out what it is that they really believe or what they really don't believe and going forward with that. No, we're just getting helter-skelter. I'm so disgusted with the writing, the character development, the character motivations. It's terrible in this show. It's absolutely terrible. And that's what you see right here. You know, this chick is like telling them, hey, wait, we got to kill her. You know, my 7 risked everything to kill her. Now, I want you guys to remember that at the beginning of this show, Agatha said, I want my powers back and I'm going to kill everybody. They have said it more than once. They said it when they were in the house with the record. Remember, the record was spinning backwards and they were talking about and it was like, oh yeah, Agatha wants to kill everybody. Oh no, I'm sorry. They had the mic on. Remember that's when they had the mic on and Agatha was revealing basically she was going to kill everybody.
Or well, it was Aubrey's character, Rio, whatever, was confronting her and saying like, oh, why don't you do what you do best and kill everybody? So
right,
she actually
that's what I mean. Yeah.
Agatha doesn't actually say it, but everybody's kind of aware that that's her plan, but they're still going along with her. It's kind of weird.
That's what I'm saying. This chick is literally confirming that Agatha killed everybody. Agatha killed everybody. She's making jokes, sure, whatever, but Agatha, she's confirming that Agatha is here to kill you. Agatha is here to take your powers and kill you. That's the whole point of, you know, what Agatha's, you know, mission is. And it's amazing that they just sit back and let it happen. I'm like thinking this is a fucking joke, man. Everything that's happening in this episode, the characters, everything is a joke. They don't like understand that everything that they talked about at the beginning is happening now. They seem to be completely unaware of this. I'm struck by how, and of course people will say this is great writing, but this is terrible writing. This is terrible character development. There's nothing. like for this chick to be saying, what do we do? Banish her? No, you fucking kill her right here and right now. Based on the character that they set up in the past and based on the character that's developing right now, you need to kill Agatha right now. But they don't do
Look
it.
at her. Look at her in that look. Oh, you know what that is. Boy, I bet she has a rubber band on her wrist. That is a look.
It's wild, man. So she says you gotta finish the Witch's Road without Agatha. You know, that's the goal. You got to finish this road without Agatha. So basically,
Are they gonna
need to
shower? Are they gonna eat? They just have wine. That's the only thing they've had.
You're
is
focusing
wine.
on the wrong things, T, man.
God dang, that's how boring the show is. Like, I'd rather see them showering. I'd rather see them eating something. Like, what is going? Nobody can whip up a spell.
You didn't get
say,
enough
hey,
of naked. Wait, hold up, T. You didn't get enough of naked Agatha. You didn't get enough of naked Agatha. You want more naked Agatha? That's what's happening here, bruh. Is that what we talking about, T? You need more naked 65-year-old women? What do you, bro?
If you think this sucks, what
are you advocating for here, man?
Comes out.
Nobody wants
Wait
that.
till Wicked comes out. Wait till Wicked comes out with the DEI witch. Come on, man. This is crap. This is so uninteresting. You know what? This is not manovision. This is not man vision at all. This is not people vision. This is terrible stuff. Like, this is boring, dude. You're trying to fuse the 80s. How dare you? How dare you, Disney, put the 80s and have nostalgia there?
Look, this episode was like about 25 minutes. There's less than 7 minutes left. Yeah, if that. There's less than 27 minutes left. Nothing really happens in the last 7 minutes, folks. But, well, I shouldn't say that. A lot happens, but nothing that's like consequential or important or interesting. All right. Just stuff that we kind of already knew was coming, you know? So yeah, I like this part right here. Okay. So they say, yeah, like a minute ago, y'all were ready to kill her, you know? Like Aubrey Plaza says, no, don't kill her. Like, wait a minute. Wasn't you trying to kill her? Like, she literally just said a minute ago, slit her throat. A minute. And they say it in the show. It's like,
the tone of whiplash, man, is killing me, dog. It's killing me. It's like
I'm so frustrated at this point. I'm so frustrated at this point. You know, she says, yeah, kill her, but don't let the mother take her. Do we understand why? Do we understand why this is important? Why can't the mother take her? You were trying to kill her. What's wrong with the mother takes her? They don't explain it. Nothing is explained in this show. It's just random shit. I don't know what anybody's motivations are for doing anything that they do. Can anybody explain a character motivation right now other than Agatha?
I don't know. Like, it's just, this show is old white women walking around and shit happening. And I just don't know what's happening. Like,
look,
in one episode of The Penguin, in 5 minutes, you get more character development and progression of the story than the entirety of this show. And I can't do this show anymore. It sucks. Like, it's not even fun to roast. Right. Like, it's just painful.
It really isn't, man. Like,
for all you kids out there, you know what it is? This is an HOA meeting. Man. This is an HOA meeting that we watch every Wednesday at 6. This is what your HOA meetings are.
Look, I'm struggling to try to make something entertaining out of this. My apologies. We got a poll up right now. We only got 63 votes. I think there's more than 63 people here. 83% says Sydney Sweeney is topping the poll right now. Okay, 83%. I'm sorry,
she's topping somebody's poll. Come on, dude. Just
83% got Sydney Sweeney. 17% got Anna Nicole Smith. I'm going to end the poll in another 6 minutes. That'll make it a clean half hour. Weigh in if you haven't weighed in. Who you got? Anna Nicole Smith or Sydney Sweeney? We trying to have some fun tonight because we're left with this bullshit Marvel show that nobody gives a fuck about. Anyway, let's keep going. All right, so they're trying to figure out what to do with Agatha. And at this point in time, look, man.
Smith is dead. No duh. No duh, she's dead. No duh, she's dead. I'm telling you, she looks better than who y'all are calling. Okay, cool. Carmen Electra, another banger. Woo! Banger. I'll take Apollonia.
Always derailing, man. Let's get on with it.
This show is crap.
Yeah, no, it really is. It really is. All right, so Agatha's begging for, hey, please don't like abandon me. Somehow she gets like possessed again by her mother. Everybody's like willing to just like kind of like, all right, let her go. And then that chick uses her powers. Now, what did we know from like the second episode?
When did she get powers?
Whatever the show needs, Kata. Whatever the show needs, whatever the plot needs, whatever required of the plot needs her to use her powers at this point. So let's use her powers.
I think she's the only one that actually hasn't really been confirmed that doesn't have her powers.
They did. They did in the second episode. It was specifically said about her that she has
about
no
this
powers.
one. It just said that she doesn't want to use them, is what I remember him. She was like, "Oh, I gave that life up, but it's because her mom died." But everyone else, like the potions witch, I can't remember her name, but like she has some type of lock on her powers, and then the premonition one, like that's all her powers are, is the premonition stuff, or the seeing the future, or seeing people's minds. And then Agatha is supposed to lost most of her powers because the Darkhold is gone. But I don't think this one.
None of that explains.
I can't remember though.
I guess for me, none of that explains why she decides to use her powers, knowing that Agatha is going to snatch her powers once she uses them on her. Can somebody explain that one?
No.
Can somebody find the character motivation for her to use her
like?
Yeah, but I mean, okay. Did her and Agatha bond? Because remember, her mother just possessed her. Mother possessed her before, like about 5 minutes ago, her mother possessed her. There was no powers used then. So why are you using them now? Why are you using the powers now? Am I missing something? Crickets. Yeah. No, okay. All right. Just make sure.
I don't know what's happening.
Why? You know Agatha is going to steal your powers. That's been pretty much a plot point or a summary point from the very beginning that, yeah, you're going to get your power snatched if you decide to use your powers against Agatha. You're going to get your power snatched, and she uses them anyway. And it's not like Agatha and her had, like, if Aubrey Plaza used some sort of power, okay, maybe. Okay, Rio Vidal uses some powers, okay, maybe. They had some little intimate relationship, right?
Wait, is that the character's name?
Rio Vidal, yeah. Aubrey Plaza's character is Rio Vidal.
Have they ever called her by her name in the show?
I think so.
Yeah, and like the fourth episode, I think
the last episode. Yeah.
Okay.
She shows up in the third one, but they don't. Or she might have introduced herself as Rio in the third one. I don't.
She said Rio. She called herself Rio. Right. Exactly.
Yeah. I don't know if she said her last name, but I don't know. Maybe they've said her full name at one point. I don't know. I start memory holing this show after like the same night, man.
Again, I'm just trying to understand. Like, again, story is characters doing things because they are motivated to do so, and I don't know why this chick is using her powers. Because she knows they're going to get snatched. She knows it. And there's no motivation. There's no character. There's no in-story reason to do so. They're just doing it because it needs to happen because the plot says somebody went and picked up the script and say, oh, okay, Asian chick uses her powers right now. And that's basically what happens. And so basically she uses her powers and, you can pretty much guess what's happening. Oh, shit, what happens? Oh, my God. Am I losing my powers now? Oh, is that what's going to happen to me? Yeah, bitch, you're going to lose your powers because you decided, so you can see her starting to fade out. She's using her powers against Agatha. Agatha is stealing her shit. And she's going to basically at this point die. Let's just go ahead and fast forward to it because there's no point in continuing with this shit. So
wait,
she dies.
Lady, she stole her power and the Asian lady died?
Yeah, there she is. Dead right there. Boom.
Wait.
Look, hey. Look, Kato watched the episode and he couldn't figure this shit. Yeah, bro, she died. You watched the whole episode, you didn't realize. But see, that's how bad the writing is. Okay, you just like watching shit happen, and you're like, all right, something happened. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Yeah, she died. Yeah, so she's dead right now. Okay, she's dead. Like Jeff A says, because plot. Thank you, Jeff. All right, you on your job. Thank you very much, Jeff. Jeff is our because plot guy. All right, because plot. Because the plot needs it to happen.
Jeff is always right. Jeff is always right too.
Look, you could pretty much say because plot every 5 minutes and you'll be right, because that's the kind of writing we got with Agatha All Along. But nevertheless, yeah, so old Asian girl is dead. Everybody is just like stunned at it all. They're trying to wake her up. She ain't gonna wake up. And look, once again, this is what Marvel is giving you, ladies and gentlemen. This is from the same studio that wrote Captain America, Winter Soldier, Captain America, Civil War. All right. Some of these great films. All right. This is from the same studio that gave you that. They're giving you this. They're giving you absolute shit on a stick. T, you got a smirk on your face, bro. What you got to say?
Do you think they're playing this overseas with that? Do you think that's not, this thing is going to be cut out easily? That is not going to make it. That will not be D+. That would just be regular D. Pause. That will not be. That is.
He said it's not D+. It's just regular D.
She's just gonna die. This show, hey man, it feels like I'm drinking a screwdriver, man, or something. Like this show, it makes no sense, man, because the writing is just. And Drew Goddard, man, how dare you? You know what I mean? Like, they're just taking checks now, man. They're just trying to feed their families, and I get it, man. But this is uninteresting, man. This is way uninteresting. You know,
that's sometimes what it is, bro. It's just uninteresting.
But you could have done, you know, if you were going to do a Halloween special, say, hey, this is a Halloween special. It's going to be themed like this. They're going to be trick-or-treaters. Do something, man. Like a Charlie Brown Halloween special is better than this. A great ghost pumpkin Charlie Brown is better than this. This is not good at all. You killed this chick in an it's a forgettable way, because Kata is like, damn, I don't remember this, and to be honest, I don't remember it. You know, I'm like, whoa, like it just I must have. I don't know, man. This is not a good show, man. Not a good show. And I think the experience for us men watching this, we're watching a female-led show, so obviously the men are interested in it, right? And I think at this point, it's just a sport of seeing how bad it's going to be, because Disney isn't putting forth the effort they could or should, right? I'd rather them have trees that are walking around talking than this, right? That are saying, ooh, let's do this cauldron. You're not even seeing real witchism, right? You're seeing witchcraft, kind of like, but you're not like The Coven is better than this, you know? Or The Craft. Was it The Craft? What was that?
Yeah, well, yeah.
The Craft.
With Rachel True. That's another sleeper y'all sleeping on. She was Mary Jane in the movie with Dave Chappelle. What was that? They made a sequel to it. But anyway, look.
T, last we just T, we just ended the poll. I don't know. I don't know. He probably does. He probably does. He probably does, because that's Disney right now. Okay, Disney is all about men and lipstick. So yeah, he probably has lipstick on at this point. I just want to make sure y'all know the final poll: 81% Sydney Sweeney, 18% Anna Nicole Smith. So I'm sorry, T. I'm sorry, Kata. All right, both of y'all said that this was going to be the. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm distracted. This guy has on lipstick. He looks like the Nutcracker. Oh, does he really crack nuts? But look, the point I'm trying to say is, Anna Nicole Smith is what are y'all talking about? Y'all tripping, dude. Y'all are tripping. Nicole Smith? Whoa.
They roasted you, bro. They roasted you, right? T, man card revoked. T keeps getting his man card revoked like damn near
like
every single
girls,
time.
Man, that's what's wrong with y'all, man. Got pedophile nature, man. Y'all got to stop with the little girl looks, man. A girl's 5'2", dude. 5'2", still in a training bra, and y'all like her. Like y'all got to stop that, dude. Y'all got to stop that. When I'm talking about women with real curves, with body, yaddy, and y'all want her. What is she doing?
Hey, look, we got about
man,
4.
I gotta dip out of here, bro. I gotta.
Hey, Gator,
I gotta
Kata,
be
man,
up
thanks.
in like 5 hours, bro. And
No,
this
no,
show
you
is
good, bro.
just
You
killing
good,
me,
bro.
man.
Thanks for putting in work, man. I appreciate it. Thanks very much. Everybody, get over there and rock with Kata, the homie, because he's doing good work over on his channel. Check him out on Kata Khalil. Too short.
Yes,
Anything
sir.
for the people before you dip up out of here, bro?
Nah, man, just look out for the
This-
videos. I gotta.
Slander. This is mid. She's not in a movie on it. She's on. This is
This
her.
guy.
Her
T,
normal
man,
look.
let Kata have his moment,
Her
bro.
normal
Damn.
He'll never let it go, bro. He'll never let it go.
God dang, that's her.
But
She is in a movie.
nah, look out tomorrow. I have a Star Wars video coming out tomorrow, and yeah, it it's absolutely insane. And then on Friday, new Black Street, of course. Make sure y'all are there. I wasn't able to be there last week. I will be here this week. Hopefully my voice isn't still sick. And then yeah, hey, make sure that y'all go follow Sydney Sweeney on Instagram. And yeah. But hey, y'all enjoy the suffering, man.
Thanks,
I'm going
bro.
to
I
bed.
appreciate it. Everybody go and check him out. I just put his link in there. Khalil Too Short. Kata, man, he's doing great work. His channel is growing. He's over 3K subs. Make sure you guys get over there and subscribe to him if you haven't done so. Kata, have a good night, brother. We'll see you on the next one, G.
Hey, y'all take care, man.
All right, man. Later on. All right, look, let's keep it going with Agatha. Let's finish this thing up, man, because look, this stream has already gone longer than it needed to. So yeah, lipstick man, like T was saying. Oh man, I'm so confused at this point with why Agatha. Well, hold on, let me get to the end. Let's get to the end, and then we'll kind of do a recap.
It's only a few minutes left. Yeah, let's just knock it out.
Yeah, we only got like a couple of minutes left on this. This episode was very short. Okay, very very short. So Teen is like, you know, kind of saying, hey, you know, we got to make sure that Agatha's all right, man. Save her, Agatha. We can't let, you know, the mother, you know, take a hold of her. And then they somehow, again, this is the part where it's like she's dead, and then normally in the past they break out of the trial, right? Am I missing something that I'm missing?
So there was a the teen hits like he hits the goodbye on the Ouija board, and then a ladder drops down, and then the first episode is the only one where you or actually the first two episodes, or no, the first episode that they do the escape room thing, they escape out of the oven, and then the second episode, like the piano opens or whichever episode, and then that just kind of cuts to them being out. It doesn't show them escape. It just shows them outside of it.
Okay, all right. So I'm just making sure I'm not crazy.
Yeah,
they literally just show back up in the woods. They didn't show them escape. They just are like, all right, we're out, we're gone.
It just shows the ladder come down, and then it cuts to them outside. Yeah.
So we're just supposed to suppose that that's what happened. So yeah. All right. So again, man, I was completely lost. I was like, wait a minute, where's the escape? They didn't escape. Okay, cool. Then they just trying to show them in the woods in the next 10 seconds. So Agatha is kind of dealing with that escape at this point, man. Look, I've already checked out. I don't even know what the fuck's going on. But Agatha got out of the thing. He's saying, you wanted her power. This is what you've always been about, isn't it? Like, yeah, that's exactly what she says it's about. And she got the power. It doesn't make any sense. Why did she use her power?
Got him to come on that. That's how she got them to come with her. They were like, "Oh yeah, you just want your power back." And she's like, "Yeah," but then she offers them something they want. Now, her stealing the witch's power, maybe she didn't mention that, but she did mention in the second episode, or I guess only a couple people know that. But no, yeah, at the end of the second episode, when they're getting attacked and they flee, the old lady brings it up. It's like, don't attack her, whatever. She'll steal your power. Don't do it. So they all are aware that she can do this. So
this is the shit I have a problem with. Like Darth Bagheera says, all the witches are still together after they just saw Agatha straight up kill someone. Why? Like from a plot standpoint, there should be a decision that all of these witches have to make, and nobody's making it. It's just literally, whatever, you know, and they just keep on going along with the story. And it's like, why aren't these witches making different decisions? Why aren't they ganging up and trying to say, oh, we got to take this chick out because she's trying to kill us all?
Well,
The
they
mother,
have two options. They can either band together, do another summoning portal, and get out of there because it's a doorway. Doorways go both ways, or it should, anyways. And like, okay, just do another portal and get out of there if you guys are done with this. And if not, then if they leave her, then they got to go face the way. You would think she'd have to go face the Salem 7, but the Salem 7 are only after her. So if they just leave her alone, they might not come after the other witches. There's no reason to go after them. They all just want to kill Agatha. That's it. So literally just leaving her in any capacity is better than what they're doing.
it says death comes for us all. So I kind of was like, okay, maybe they all feel like because they came along with Agatha's coven, that they're kind of locked in, like they have to go along with this. They have to continue with this all the way to the end of the Witch's Road. But like you said, like it makes far more sense, especially since the mother kind of said it. Hey, let Agatha go because Agatha's just trying to kill you all. Let her go. I'll deal with Agatha. You guys finish the Witch's Road without her. That would have made sense. Okay, that would be an interesting twist to this entire thing. Like, okay, they got to finish the Witch's Road without Agatha so they can get off of it. Agatha has her own plot that she has to figure out how she's going to get through this thing, and she's dealing with her mother. But see, that takes creative writing. That takes people that
mystery. Yeah, you're right. There's not enough mystery to. Pardon me. There's not enough mystery that's going in between what the possibility of what you're saying. We got that in WandaVision with all those episodes. Yes, some of them are weak. But when she turned, oh, it's Agatha all the way. That was a good twist. And I don't feel like this story, the way they're telling it, it's not cut right. It's not. And you've got these uninterested characters that just show up out of nowhere and they're like meaningless. At the end of the day, we're not going to remember them 2 years from now. We're not going to remember them 3 years from now, man. We're not going to remember the show because they're not doing anything. The writing isn't solid enough to be consistent because the story they want to tell is they don't know. She's trying to get her powers back. Why did it take her 8 episodes to get her powers back? It's stupid. It's just this big old treasure hunt, this odyssey that doesn't mean anything.
Look, Larry Wells says this. It would make more sense if we all knew if we knew they all wanted to go and get something out of it. Yeah, like the character motivations in this story, it baffles the mind. There's nothing for any of these characters. Agatha, yes. Nobody else. I don't like. Why are y'all following Agatha?
Because she conjures into it.
What is it that you want?
It sounds like they each kind of get like a wish. Like I said, the potions witch has like some type of lock on her abilities. So she wants that lock to be removed. The old lady was like going under foreclosure. She's losing all her stuff. So if she uses her wish, she can maybe get some money. Agatha just wants all the power. I think the Asian girl just wanted to find out what happened to her mom. So I guess they kind of figured that out, but not really. They didn't explain
These
any
aren't
of that.
good motivations. Well, they might be motivations in name only because at the end of the day, they're not carrying them through the entire plot of the story. They're not like reinforcing these motivations. Like, why are you continuing along with them? You've been dealing with this bullshit, whatever's in your lives, you've been dealing with it all this time. Agatha comes in, gives you a proposition. Okay, this is my way out of it. But now as the stakes are rising, it doesn't seem like they're very committed to finishing out the story other than, hey, we just need to finish the story because this is what Marvel wants us to do. All right. This is what the plot demands. I don't feel the motivation. I don't feel the desperation. I don't feel anything from these characters. If everything that they're trying to tie it to is way back in like episode 1 and 2, you failed. All right. You have absolutely failed because as the stakes rise, you're supposed to be like, okay, yo, I'm out. Like, yeah, I wanted that, but now I'm out. This is way too much for me. But now they're like, oh, okay, I'm willing to risk death. Like the Asian chick just died. The old lady died in the second episode. The Asian chick, or no, the third episode. And then the Asian chick is dead. It's like at some point in time, it's like, no, this ain't worth my life. I'm outro. But that's not what's happening here. You don't feel the motivation from the characters to continue. And that's the major issue with this series, is that the characters are poorly written. And if the characters had strong motivations, I might understand what they're doing. But I just don't, I just don't. Death comes for us all. And she's all right, well, whatever. Death comes for us all. Let's just keep it going. Yeah, like the story, again, the storytelling is just not very good. and the characters aren't good. So let me just wrap this up real quick. They mentioned killing people to serve your own agenda. Yeah, that's exactly what she's been doing since day one. And yet y'all are still here. Y'all are still here rocking it out with Agatha on this mission. You literally just watched her kill somebody, and you're still here. You haven't ganged up to kill this woman. We'll finish the witch's roll without her. That's what the mother told you to do. I don't get it. I just don't understand why anybody would continue down this road with Agatha. All right, we got 4 more episodes. They should have abandoned her after the last episode. They definitely should have abandoned her after this episode. Why are you still rocking out with this woman who has committed to killing you? Y'all just watched her kill somebody, and yet you're going to continue down the road with her. It makes no sense. What am I missing?
I think the show.
That's it.
But I think that this show, it is it. But I think the show is hard because it vacillates in between what it could be and what it should be, and it's hard for you to look at the show and see her as an adult and not behave as an adult. If I'm trying to watch this and be serious, right? Because I have an expectation. Let me see some serious material, especially after watching Penguin. Now I'm watching this. Am I watching a comedy? What is this show about, right? We should be further along than this with her portrayal of this character, right? And she was intriguing in WandaVision, right? But now it's a gimmick now. She's a gimmicky character. Did this show feel plot driven at all? Does it?
No, this show is not driven by plot. This show is driven by this show is
driven to bring in a Scarlet Witch at the end. That's all it's going to do.
This show isn't driven by plot or character.
That's not going to happen.
Well, they said it was, but we'll find out. I don't understand the motivation of any of the characters with the exception of Agatha. Agatha, I get. I get why Agatha's doing what she's doing. Her character motivation hasn't changed. Maybe Rio Vidal, I guess I kind of understand hers. Everybody else is just kind of along for the ride, and they're just there to get killed by Agatha. It feels like. And even though Agatha is promised to kill them, and they know that she's promised to kill them, they know that she's killed people in the past as they're on the Witch's Road. They know that she's done this, and they've literally watched her take somebody's power, and she dies. And the mother ghost told them, kill her or leave her with me. We're going to keep on going. We're going to keep on going down the Witch's Road with Agatha. It doesn't make any damn sense. And look, the evil look she got on her face right here. Look at this look. Look at this look that she got on her face. Look at this. And then she says, because I think he said, I forgot what he said. What was it that he said?
I can't remember what he said, but I remember what she said to him, which was, oh, you're so much like your mother or whatever. And then he goes off or whatever. And it's just about to happen right now.
Yeah. I'm not down with your agenda. This isn't going to be me. And then she whispers in his ear, are you sure? Basically, are you sure this is what it is that you're doing? And then they attack her. Now I don't understand what happened here. They grab her. They were all under a spell, I'm assuming. They were all under a spell at this point.
It starts to hint towards him being a Scarlet Witch's kid because he mind controls him like Scarlet Witch does, just with blue power instead of like the orange or whatever.
You saw the little moment right there with the fingertips, right? Let me go there, right there. Oh, hold up. Well, y'all see it right there. See the little sparks? All right, the little sparks jumping up under his fingertips. All right, so now he's starting to exercise some control over these two, And, she's like, wait, what? And then you can see they have like the glowing like little blue eyes. He's controlling them. So we kind of figure out, okay, this is Wiccan. This is Wiccan coming to life. This is Wiccan doing what it is that Wiccan needs to do, in regards to Agatha and kind of controlling her situation, so he can take some revenge on her based on what it is that she's doing. T, you look bored, bro. Are you all right?
The boring show, man. I think this probably would be better if you could watch. I'm gonna try to watch all the episodes all in sequence, all 8 of them after it's all done. Maybe it'll be better when it's not broken up and it's more seamless.
Yeah.
But I feel bad, man, because I understand what they're trying to do, trying to do representation and trying to be inclusive, man, and things. But I think that the problem is, I don't know that who from that community is asking to be in these shows and portray these characters like that. Is that supposed to be inspiring? What is it, or is it should it just be about characters telling good character stories? Like I don't see the talent there. The talent doesn't justify the gimmicks that they're trying to do to us. The DEI. You understand what I'm saying? Like it doesn't always work. It's not. You want to see a DEI show? Look at Mission Impossible. The original Mission Impossible was DEI. Mod Squad. Was that not DEI? And it worked. You
Yeah.
know why? Because it was good writing, good actors, people who were hungry. I don't feel like this is justifiable from a company that sets the standard for customer service, sets the standard for quality, who has Hollywood by the balls. And they put out this crap, man. It's sad.
It's crazy, man. So Agatha sinks into like some, I don't know, swamp or whatever this shit is. She sinks into the ground. And then he takes these same chicks. Did he do this? I was so confused off of this.
Yeah, he does a little like flick of the wrist, or there you go. He
Yeah, there
blasts
it
them
is.
back
Okay,
into the same
yeah.
little
All right.
Muppet.
So
They go the way of art tracks or whatever.
So they all sink into the earth as well, and then you can see he's got the Scarlet Witch kind of crown on going on. That's pretty much the end of the episode right there.
Somebody mentioned, and they might be right because I don't remember WandaVision that well, but when the little kids are in their Halloween costumes, I think that's the same like little crown that he had on when he was in the Halloween costume. So
right,
it's supposed to be Billy or Wiccan, whatever.
It's Wiccan.
Yeah, it's Wiccan.
So, and then the Billie Eilish song, "You Should See Me in a Crown," plays. Syfax, you said that this was telling. I'm not a Billie Eilish fan, so I didn't know how this.
I've heard this song before, that's all. But I just felt like, okay, they've been pushing it in the media and whatever, that this is going to be the gayest Marvel. And you haven't really seen too much of it until that very last little thing. You see the dude putting a crown on, but it's to a song that's supposed to be a girl putting a crown on. So that's a big thing. And then it's like, if they're going to go gay, it's basically from here on out, we're going to start seeing it. Because there really hasn't been too much of that. It's like that. I feel like that was just a media push. And it could still be that way. But I could easily see this being the catalyst that kicks it off right there.
Man, look, this was a rough episode. Like, you guys don't understand, like trying to watch this and get into it. Like you get into the Penguin, like with the Penguin, man, I'm watching that episode. I watched that third episode like 4 times already, man. I'm so into it. It's so interesting. Watching Agatha All Along is literally like trying to figure out like a puzzle within a maze. It's like, what's happening? I don't know. I don't care, but I'm going to try to figure it out. I sometimes have to watch these episodes twice before I even come on here, just so I can make sure I understand what the hell is happening. And I still don't know. It's so boring and it's so uninteresting that it's hard to get into the story. But yet here it is. It's playing out before us and we have to cover it. T, you seem just like you done, bruh.
Damn, dude, I'm done. We just saw a kid with a crown on. I guess it just. What am I supposed to say, man? This is not made for me.
So almost more of a tiara, actually, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a tiara. It's not a crown at all. It's a tiara. All right, on a boy. All right.
I would just rather just get through with this, and then look. I'm not gonna be negative about the show anymore. It's okay, man. This is not for me. I'm 45. This is not a show made for me. I'm not the audience for this, but I will enjoy this for you guys and watch this on Wednesdays and have comments. But I'm not going to be negative. I'm not going to let this thing destroy my day or anybody else's day. It's come on. This is not
Look,
it.
Captain Keebs, I'm trying to give a fair analysis of this. I really am. I am trying to be fair. I'm trying to be honest. I'm trying to be respectful for your time as well as the show. I'm trying to give it a fair analysis. But so I have to watch it twice. I have to make sure I understand what the hell it was that I just saw. And bro, I can't even explain half of the show because again, I can't follow any characters. These characters do things that make no sense. You know, in one episode they're trying to kill Agatha, the next episode they want to save Agatha. Like why? And nothing in between any of these episodes explains any of this. So yeah, I got to watch it twice to see if I missed anything, you know. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. Ray says it's agony all along. It really is. It truly is agony all along, man. It really, really is. Quentin says T is broken. Bro, he really is, bro. I think we're all broken at this point. We're trying to get through this. Look, 5 episodes down. We got 4 to go. Are there any mysteries, T, and Syfax? Any mysteries that you're still hanging on for? Are you just watching it just to say shit? I promise.
I'm waiting to watch it to see if we're all right that Scarlet Witch comes back. Okay, fine, she's back in the MCU. Maybe they do a Mephisto reveal and it'll either be Aubrey, but I don't really care.
I'm there for Mephisto. Yeah,
that would be. I mean, where's the budget for this show? It's like, are they saving it for the last couple episodes to do some big bombastic fight with effects and stuff? Because it's like flying around on those broomsticks and shit. That was like, it looked like those old TV shows when you're in the car, but the background is moving and you're not, or whatever. It looked like one of those things. And it's like, so where's the money going? Or how much did this thing cost? Wait till we hear the budget on this, you know? It's going to be terrible.
Yeah, Ian Joseph is saying he hopes Deadpool, Wade Wilson and the Deadpool Corps will reboot everything and destroy Agatha. He's Marvel's Jesus. Yeah, he needs to do that, man. He really does. T, anything you're looking for in the last 4 episodes? We're more than halfway through this series. We don't know what the next episodes hold for us. What are you hoping for, if anything?
I think the kid in the tiara is the most interesting thing of the story because you want to be right about him. No one cares really about Agatha. I think he's the most interesting thing because he just feels so out of place within that story set. They've got some old hags on there. They're not really doing witchery things. It'd be better. I mean, at least they look like old witches, like all ugly. And I mean, that would be somewhat interesting. Like it just doesn't, it's a show based on a Halloween theme and there's no Halloweenness to it. You know, you got witches on a broomstick, but like, this is terrible, man. It's like I said, I'm not even going to complain anymore about it. What I am looking forward to is it being over. Once it's over, then we can all sit around and discuss, man, what was it about? Why was that like that? It just doesn't, it doesn't seem like it doesn't seem fair to us fans in 2024 that we're getting this material. We waited around 2.5 years for this material that was whack.
Thank you very much, Dragon Master, for the $2, man. I can barely understand the pain of watching this, brother. I can't tell you. I don't understand why I'm doing this. I really don't. I could be doing 1,001 things right now. I have books to write. Okay, I'm a writer. I have books to write. I could be writing a book right now. I could be working on my novel. Bro, I could be. I ain't reading that shit, bro. I ain't reading that bull, that flat earth shit. No, I could be working on a book right now. I could be watching something interesting. The Dodgers are playing the Dodgers, man. I'm a Dodgers fan. The Dodgers are playing right now. Now they whooping ass. I've been kind of peeking in on it, so they taking care of business. That's good. But I could be watching that. That's enjoyment, okay? I could be hanging out with my homies. I could be hanging out with a chick. I'm watching Agatha All Along. I can't understand why I'm doing this shit either. Thank you very much for the $2, Dragon Master. I appreciate you, bro. Let me go ahead and give you some super chat love just for that, man, because you deserve it. Thank you, bro. Yeah, Dragon Master. Thanks for that, bro. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, again, I don't understand why we doing this shit either. Okay. Other than the fact that we promised it. If we didn't promise it, we probably would have tapped out a long time ago. Marvel is in a desperate state. We've been talking about the Penguin. The Penguin is great. T, did you see the last episode of the Penguin, bro?
Yeah, remember? Hey, it's a great show, man.
The
Barry,
Penguin
and you
is
know what?
phenomenal, man.
And does it tell me if you think this, doesn't it leave you wanting more? Like I'm
Yeah.
anticipating for the next. I'm anticipating the next show. I want to go back and watch what I just watched to be like, man, did I miss anything, dude? What's going on? It's not a forgettable show. They're not forgettable episodes, and they're from a B-list character that I'm just engaged in because it's centered around a universe of rogues gallery of characters that, man, I want to be involved with, man.
That I
Like,
love. Yeah. Yeah.
right.
I love
How come
I
I
love Batman, the Batman franchise. I love the Batman universe, and I love, all of his rogues gallery. And yeah, the Penguin is knocking it out of the park. Thank God for the Penguin, because if it wasn't for the Penguin, all we would have right now is Agatha.
And
It would just
it's
be
made for the fans. It's made for the fans. You hear what I just said? Let me say it one more time. It's made for the fans. I don't know
Right.
who this show Agatha is made for at all, man. But I'm totally checked out. I'm totally checked out, and I'm irritated that they would say, "Hey, you know what, man? Roll that out." I'm irritated by that, man. I'm so irritated by Marvel, man, because they make me go through
Sci-Fax.
this field of nothingness.
What you got on the Penguin, bro? What you got on the Penguin?
So far, I'm loving it, man. Like that, even the last episode, I feel every episode's just gotten better and better. And it's like you want to like every one of these characters has a decent enough backstory, and you're starting to get the other characters fleshed out. And it's like, I don't know, man. I just can't wait for the next episode. It leaves you, like T said, it leaves you wanting more. And after each episode, I'm like, man, I got to wait another week. Like, I'm kind of glad for that. At least I got something to look forward to TV wise right now for a couple more weeks. But it's like, I don't see anything else that's coming out for a while that I'm going to be super excited for. Like tomorrow, I'm going to see Terrifier 3. I'm super hyped
I'm looking
for that,
forward to
man.
that.
So
Yeah, like right now,
Burbank, you guys are gonna see that together at Burbank tomorrow?
I don't think
be
I'm
at
going to
Burbank.
but
Yeah. I'm gonna be at Burbank tomorrow at 8:00 at night, checking out Terrifier 3. I'm looking forward to that, man. Terrifier 2, awesome. Terrifier 1 and 2, great movies. I've heard people throwing up. People are throwing up in the aisles and this and that. I'm like, man, that stuff don't bother me. I'm looking forward to fun action, fun kills, fun action. It should be a blast. We got another super chat that's coming in once again from Dragon Master with a $10. This is why I'm 99% done with Marvel. The past films before Endgame and the two Spider-Mans are the only after the two Spider-Man after are the only things I will watch. After that, no. Fuck this. Fuck Marvel. Fuck Disney. Yeah, bro. I'm right there with you, man. Marvel, especially in phase 5. I think phase 4 had a couple of decent things in it, but phase 5 is absolutely just completely falling apart. And all we got really to look forward to with the next couple of phase is just really the 2 Avengers films, just to see how they're going to sew this whole thing up with Doomsday and with Secret Wars. Other than that, I don't care. I don't really even care about Fantastic Four. Have you guys heard the news on Fantastic Four? That essentially what they're going to do, they're going to change the relationship between Dr. Doom and Reed Richards. Have you guys heard about that?
I haven't heard anything about Fantastic Four for a while. Not since whatever that last con was, where they did a couple of those previews. I think it was DC or San Diego Comic-Con. I think it was the last thing I heard anything about from.
Yeah, I'll just put this. I'm gonna share this. I'm just gonna put this. I'm not gonna talk about it because we about to go. But I just want, go check out That Park Place. The homie John F. Trent, WDW Pro. All right. Marvel is significantly altering the relationship between Reed Richards and Victor Von Doom. So they're gonna change up everything. It's not going to be the same Reed Richards and Victor Von Doom that have blessed comics for years. They're just going to do something that they want to do. I don't know exactly what that is. That's the rumor, though. Okay. Marvel Studios will radically or allegedly radically alter the relationship between Fantastic Four's Reed Richards and Victor Von Dooms in upcoming films. That was the whole that was kind of like most of the Fantastic Four. I wouldn't say all of it. I would say at least a good 30% of Fantastic Four was the relationship between Reed Richards and Doctor Doom. And now they're going to completely change that. It's like Marvel's just doing whatever the fuck they is that they want to do. And they don't really care about what came before. They're changing up everything. That's what you're seeing right now with Agatha. They don't really care what happens with this story or these characters. They're just kind of doing whatever it is they want to do. And none of this shit is working. People aren't watching these series. People aren't watching these movies. This thing is just falling flat. Yeah, Keith, I don't know why, bro. Why? I don't know. I don't know. Check out the article on That Park Place. I saw that earlier, and I was just kind of skimming through it. I didn't really read it. I might do a video on it once I get all the way down into it. But, I mean,
doesn't it feel like it's just this whole thing has let the air out of the room? Just everything that Marvel touches now, man. It's like I was pumped after that Comic-Con thing. I was like, oh, man, cool. Not because of the Robert Downey thing. I was just pumped like, yes, they're at least trying, man, because it looked bleak for DC. Still does, man. It still looks very bleak. But come on, man. Give me some kind of hope sandwich, man. Can I get a hope sandwich?
They can't. Unfortunately, bro. Unfortunately.
You think they're gonna now with the Joker that just came out? You think this cartoon is gonna be something with that? Dude, they don't know.
Well, again, man, that's James Gunn. So we got to see what happens with James Gunn. T, I just sent you the James Gunn's, and I'm gonna do a video on it in a minute. The two lanterns, right? We got a John Stewart.
I like that.
We got our Hal Jordan. You said it looked good, bro. You said it looked good.
I like him. Remember, he was in Old. He was good in Old.
Yes. He was in Old, and I liked him in Old. So, they did announce the Green Lantern. What's his name? Pierre. I forgot his name already, man. It's like Aaron Pierre
or something. I just saw him on a movie in Netflix, and when I saw him, I was like, man, that guy would make a really good John Stewart or whatever. And then they cast him. I was like, oh damn, cool. Right.
I mean, even though he's a Euro black, you gotta go get a Euro black or a Negro Pen. You can't get one from here. There's not like it's a line. It's not like Hollywood's around the corner from me and doesn't have all these out of work actors. You got to go get a Negro Pen or you got to get a Euro black. But I like him though. He's a good actor. Green eyes too, man. That's gonna sell, dude. It's gonna sell.
Yeah, there you go, right there. Aaron Pierre is his name.
Dude,
I think this is a good move. I think this is a good move. I think this is a really good move. I like him as an actor. I know some cats have already chimed in. They say they don't really like him. He was in Ruby Ridge. I didn't see that. So I can't call it.
He was in
it was a Netflix movie, Ruby Ridge. He was in, and everybody was slamming him and saying he really didn't do a good job with it.
He was in Krypton.
Oh, okay. I didn't see Krypton, so I can't call it.
Without that porn stash and the messed up goatee, he was there.
You would know what a porn stash is, wouldn't you? Hey, Darth, Dragon Master, thank you for the 10, bro. I appreciate it. Look, guys, we're about to get up out of here, man. I got shit to do. Thank you all very, very, very much. Y'all been rocking it out with us for 2 hours as we kind of recapped Agatha episode 5. Holy smokes, this thing was hot garbage. But thank you very much for hanging out with us, talking it out with us. We do it for you. Okay, we're going to try to do this again next week. Make sure that you're on time next time, T-Man. Make sure that you're here with us. Don't be trying to sit up here and say that where's the link? I don't see the link. Yeah, trying to dip out.
The link. Pause. I'm going to say your full name, Derek. You didn't send the web link to this thing.
What did I send you?
Nothing. You only sent the one that you sent during the show. But before that, I'm looking at my email. You have nothing, sir. I'm accountable, and you didn't send me.
All
anything.
right, man. I'm all right, man. I'll let you have it.
Check your
but ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very, very much for chilling with us. This is tonight's nightcap. We won't have a later episode on the nightcap. We will be back, however, later on. Check for more videos. Check for the DA's office. We're doing the DA's office on Sundays after the Penguin. So if you want to talk about what the Penguin had to offer us, episode 4, Tune in on Sunday night right after the Penguin. Probably going to go live, maybe 7 o'clock, maybe 7:30. It all depends. But thank you very much, Cyfax. Thank you, Uncle T. Hey, guys, shout your channels out. Let everybody know where they can find you. We'll start with you, Cyfax.
Yeah, you can just find me at YouTube at Cyfax, just the same name you see there in the corner. Right now, probably I'll do a video tomorrow on Terrifier. Won't have any spoilers in it. It'll just be like a quick opinion review. And then I might do a video on this, but you guys just watched, this last couple hours of this. So you guys might not want to watch that video, but I'll probably just throw out a little one. And then Sundays I'll be on DA's stream, and sometimes on Thursdays I'll be on Hold My DualShock's channel if they invite me over. But they do good streams regardless. So right on, man. Catch me any of those places.
Thank you very much, bro. Yeah, go check out Hold My DualShocks as well.
Yeah.
T, tell
man,
me where y'all can find old Uncle T.
Uncle T. Apparently there are 50,000 Uncle T's on there, but mine's is conspiracy. Hey, I might drop something tomorrow or Friday, man. Depends on what I'm going. I might go more into the pizza plant, man. I may go into whatever I think is healthy, man, to talk about, man. Maybe water, man, and how it affects you, dude, and how you got to stay with these parasites. But you know what, man? I'm there for y'all, man. Hey, join, man. Anybody who's sleeping on it, man, definitely subscribe, man. Like, check out my boy Cyfax, Kata, DA, y'all been doing, man. But hey, you're going to get the raw and uncut from me.
Yeah, real talk. All right, everybody. Thank you very much. Shout out to all the chat for those of you guys that hung this long with us. Look, man, we trying, man. We trying to make something entertaining out of this shit, but it ain't easy. All right. It just ain't easy. But I appreciate all of you guys hanging out with us. Thank you very much. We about to get up out of here. You guys take it easy. Have a great Wednesday into your Thursday. If you're down in the South, you guys stay safe because or in the Florida area. Yeah. Yeah, be safe out there if you're rocking it out from Florida with the hurricanes and everything. Hope you guys are doing well. All right, we'll see y'all on the next one. Look for more videos, and we'll see y'all on the next.